Bitcoin pulling back after soaring over $106,000 over the weekend. It's Monday, May 19th, 2025. I'm Christine Lee. This is coindesk-daily. Bitcoin retreating Monday after spiking above $106,000 according to CoinDesk data, catching both bullish and bearish investors off guard. More than 600 million in crypto positions were liquidated as a result of a short squeeze and subsequent aggressive profit taking. A short squeeze happens when short sellers betting against a price are forced to buy the asset as it rises to cover their losses, which pushes the price even higher and often very quickly. Nevertheless, Deribit options data shows a bullish bias, with heavy concentration of call open interest at the 110, 115, and 120,000 strike prices for May 30th. The volatility occurred amid macroeconomic uncertainty, including a U.S. credit rating downgrade and inflation concerns. Moody's cut the U.S. sovereign credit rating to AA1 from AAA, citing rising deficits, interest expenses, and a lack of political will to rein in spending. The firm now joins Fitch and S&P in assigning a rating below the once unblemished AAA status long held by the world's largest economy. Historically, concerns about U.S. debt sustainability and dollar debasement have served as tailwinds for Bitcoin and other decentralized assets. However, credit downgrades can also trigger short-term risk-off behavior, particularly if macro uncertainty leads institutional traders to reduce exposure. El Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele posting a screenshot of his country's Bitcoin portfolio balance hitting over $644 million after Bitcoin touched 106,000. El Salvador has an unrealized profit of over $357 million from a $287 million investment in BTC. In 2021, El Salvador became the first country to formally adopt Bitcoin as legal tender and began accumulating Bitcoin. In December, El Salvador agreed with the IMF to revoke Bitcoin's status as legal tender and prohibit Bitcoin accumulation by the public sector as part of a loan agreement. But Bukele has remained steadfast in promoting the country's Bitcoin purchases. For more news in your pocket, download the CoinDesk mobile app, available on iOS and Android.